This is my favorite basic vanilla ice cream recipe. I've tried a lot of good recipes for ice cream, but this one is probably my favorite. You can customize this recipe to whatever flavor you want. Premium ice cream is expensive. We're looking at $5 for about 14 ounces of ice cream, which is just a little over a cup of ice cream. Like a cup and 3/4 to be exact. This recipe makes two 32-ounce containers worth. That's about 2 quarts of ice cream. I can make way more at home and I get to control the ingredients. Let's make ice cream. Okay, this is everything that we're gonna need. Some water to soften the gelatin. I buy the beef gelatin from Azure Standard. Salt, half and half of raw milk and heavy cream. You could scoop the heavy cream, but I'm using this kind of gallon, so I don't want to slice the gallon to get my cream, so I'm just using store-bought cream, organic cane sugar. I like to have my ice cream on the less sweeter side. I don't like vanilla ice cream too sweet. So I played around with the amounts and I'm really happy with 2/3 cup for this amount. I did 3/4 cup before and I feel like it's a bit too sweet, so 2/3 cup is perfect. 3 eggs, some vanilla extract, and you want 2 32-ounce containers because this recipe fits exactly into 2. Yeah, and a little bit more heavy cream than milk. So like 2 cups of milk, and then I think it's 2.5 cups of heavy cream. But I'll show you how it's done. I'm also using this Vitamix blender. I've had it for a few years. I love it. I actually got rid of my food processor and just use this. If you want like post things like chopped, I just do it on the lowest setting and it works great. I'll try to link a similar one. I don't know if they carry the same exact one, but mine is a 48-ounce capacity, so very handy for making ice cream. You also need an ice cream maker. I bought this one off of Amazon and I'll try to link it, but this makes 2 quarts of ice cream, which is exactly how much we're making. I keep my bowl frozen. You want to freeze it for at least like over 48 hours so it makes ice cream again. To start, you're going to need to soften 1 tablespoon of beef gelatin in 1/4 cup of water. It could be cool water from the tap. Give it a good stir to dissolve and it'll start getting slightly thicker. Set this mixture aside and start working on the other part of the water. Add 1/4 of a cup of water to a small saucepan and then bring it to a boil. Once it boils, turn off the heat and add the softened gelatin mixture. Just stir it until it dissolves and then set it aside to work on the other ingredients. To a blender, add 2 cups of whole milk, 2.5 cups of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of salt, 2/3 cup of organic cane sugar. You could use half a cup of xylitol and 1/4 teaspoon of pure stevia extract instead of the organic cane sugar. Next, add the farm fresh eggs. I added 3 whole eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and then the softened gelatin mixture. You don't want to whip this like you would heavy cream for frosting. You just want to combine the ingredients for the sugar to dissolve. So I gradually start the blender on low and just turn it up a notch. When I feel like the sugar is just dissolved, I turn it off, maybe like 30 seconds or so. I wouldn't exceed a minute. You don't want to whip this into a frosting. This is a base to any ice cream. You can make the vanilla ice cream, then you can make this into any ice cream flavor that you want. Add crushed Oreos once it churns, or blend in half a cup of cocoa powder to the batter for chocolate ice cream. I'm going to show you how I flavor it with mint for mint chocolate chip ice cream. You can even churn this and leave half plain for vanilla and the other half. You can add swirls or melted peanut butter and hot fudge and then freeze it. This recipe is so good. I've mentioned in my previous video and on Instagram how adding vegetable glycerin makes this more scoopable. However, you don't need to do that with the added gelatin here. I love this recipe so much and I hope you give it a try this summer. It is so simple to make and so worth it. and it's been 25 minutes, and for some reason my ice cream has not churned yet. I think that I didn't freeze my bowl long enough. Last time I made ice cream was Saturday, and it's Monday right now, Monday morning. So I think I need to let my bowl freeze a little longer, but it's okay. I have another ice cream maker. What you could do is either you could pour this back into a pitcher and keep it chilled in the fridge and let the bowl freeze for another few days. Or I have another attachment. It's to my KitchenAid mixer, another ice cream maker attachment, and I'm just gonna use that. And it was my bowl. I don't know if you can hear this, but there's liquid in it, so it hasn't solidified. I didn't give it enough time. So lesson learned, you will know. Give it at least like 2-3 days before you start churning ice cream again after you churned it. So hopefully this one will turn out. This makes amazing vanilla ice cream, but my favorite is mint chocolate chip. To make mint chocolate chip flavor, add 1/8 teaspoon of peppermint oil and 2/3 cup thin chocolate chips. I buy these coconut sugar chocolate chips from Azure Standard, and they are thin, so they work perfect in this ice cream. If you're using like the really concentrated mini like oils, peppermint oils for flavoring your ice cream, I would do like a couple drops of this. Don't do 1/8 teaspoon. This is a big bottle, and I feel like the flavor is diluted. So you could add 1/8 teaspoon of a bigger bottle of like peppermint flavor. But if it's oil, you definitely just want to do a few drops. It is coming together quite nicely, and it worked out after all. So if you ever have this issue, you will know what to do. Just chill your ice cream batter, put it back in the fridge, or if you have an extra ice cream maker, is wonderful. You could just pull it out, always have one in the freezer, and just churn it, transfer the batter into here. I didn't chill mine after it didn't churn the first time. I just transferred it right into this, and it worked. So, yep, little tip for you. You want to work quickly because you don't want the ice cream to melt. I'm adding in the flavorings now, and it churned in the ice cream maker for about 5 minutes in this white KitchenAid ice cream maker. This is like a soft serve at this stage, and it is so yummy the way it is, but I prefer to freeze it for my family for a later time. I really do think the gelatin makes this very scoopable, and what I mean by scoopable is when you take it out of the freezer, you can just dig your ice cream scoop into the ice cream, and it's not hard and it's not like icy, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I really recommend the gelatin if you are not going to be using the vegetable glycerin. If anyone makes this ice cream recipe, please comment below what variation you did, what you liked, and if you liked the mint chocolate chip variation. It is the next day and the ice cream has firmed up. And as you can see, the ice cream scoop just goes in so smoothly. I love this recipe. I hope you guys give it a try, and thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want my hot fudge canning recipe.